Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Ultra Sun playthrough. Last episode we made it through Aether Paradise and took on Dulce, or Dulce, I don't know how you actually pronounce that, but he just had a poi pull, and today we're going to go save Lily and Cosmog from Lusamine here. Ah, Casey, it's been a while since we last saw you. What? You came? You actually came to help me, Casey? Thank you. Thank you. So you know one another? A gifted young trainer like Casey, and he bothers with someone like you? How disappointing. I don't need your approval, Mother, or your permission. I will save Cosmog. Ma, you do say such incomprehensible things. Calling me Mother. I don't have any children. Damn, son. Certainly not any wretched children who would run off and reject my love. So tell me how you'll save that Pokemon. What can you do, Lily? You failed to convince me to listen to you. You don't even have the strength of a trainer. The only thing that you've ever done on your own is steal someone else's research material. It's so terribly unattractive. But know that my fathomless love will save even someone like you. When I protect this entire world from darkness. Protect this world? Mother, what is it you're trying to do? Is that why you want Nebby? Is that what you would sacrifice Cosmog for? That's right. I will force Cosmog to use its power, and it may very well die. But if it will save the world for all my beloved Pokemon, then that is what I will do. That's so weird. So in this one, because last one she just wanted to catch an Ultra Beast, right? Or like something like that. And use Cosmog to get it, but in this one she wants to actually stop Necrozma? I guess, I don't know. Lily, I will be using the Cosmog you stole for a great purpose. You have kept it safe until now, and for that I thank you. And she's gone. Mother! Casey, I really am happy that you came after me, but I want to save Nebby, but I don't know what I should really do. Don't worry, bitch. I got you. Look at my fucking... I'm still rocking this sick-ass outfit. I love it. What is this place? If you want to see, you better hurry this way. Snap. What do you think? It's my private collection. My precious babies. They'll all be preserved for eternity here. Slowpoke. Pikachu, Pikachu. But if the light is stolen from this world, then I won't be able to love my babies any longer. So I'll open the Ultra Wormhole and take on the Pokemon that would steal our light. I will defeat even poor Necrozma. And there's how. Whoa, Casey. And Gladion. Whoa, and Lily. Man, I'm so glad to see you're okay. Ah, sweet How. So you came too. I know better than to expect much from the members of the Ultra Recon Squad, but really, couldn't Guzma even stop a few children? Listen to us, please. Don't open the Ultra Wormhole. We can't lose anyone else, not like we lost Father. Oh shit! Did they talk about that in the first one? I don't remember that. Do you think I've forgotten? As if I could forget what happened that day? I hate the Ultra Wormholes from the depths of my being. But that is why I'll be the one to go. I will not let anyone stop me, not even my own daughter and son. What? Daughter? Son? Wait! You all are a family? Damn, you dumb kid. Perhaps once we were, sweet Hal, but those wretches beside you left me. But I will still save them, with all the endless love of the president of the Aether Foundation, as someone tasked with the protection of all Pokemon. She got some big ass hair, man. I was able to open the Ultra Wormhole using just the gases we'd extracted from Cosmog when it was in Aether Paradise, wasn't I? And now I have Cosmog itself inside this crate here. If I use its entire body, I should be able to control the Ultra Wormhole. Please, stop. If you make it use up too much of its power, you don't understand what will happen. Like when we ran away from the paradise, it couldn't even move for ages after that. If you use too much of its power, it will die. I am Lusamine. Oh shit. What's coming through? Oh. You're trying to resist, aren't you, Cosmog? But why? For Lily's sake, perhaps? How gallant you are. You love Lily, don't you? Perhaps Gladion and Lily have both grown up a bit since leaving Aether. But I still won't allow them to interfere with this. If I'm going to protect the Pokemon of Alola, I must go through the Ultra Wormhole and meet this Necrozma. I will have Cosmog open the Ultra Wormhole, no matter what. I will use the power of its cage to ensure that it cannot resist any further. There you are. Mother, if you disappear too. Now you worry for me? Fine, Gladion. I will do what I must to put your worries to rest, by demonstrating my strength in battle. Let's see. Yes, you, Casey, you will battle me. If I can defeat even you, then that should silence Lily's last objections as well. Interesting. This is a little different. So I'm guessing that we're gonna follow her through the Ultra Wormhole, because she'll go anyway, even if we beat her. We're gonna have to follow her through the Ultra Wormhole and then see the new city, whatever it's called. I'm guessing that's what's gonna happen. I don't know, I'm excited. Sorry, I'm cleaning my glasses. Okay, Clefable? No, 47, Jesus, okay. We're definitely in a bit of a pickle here. I think we can still beat them. Or beat her, but... Let's see X, for sure. I'm a Z-Power Electric. First turn. I haven't seen this used yet. Oh man. How? How the fuck did she... What? Okay, let's swap out to Royal. Because I think that she's gonna heal. control. Beware. While we're fighting, I think this is the best setup here. Because he can't touch us and we have psychics, so. What's up? Isn't that a dragon type move? I'm gonna go for it again. Let's hope we get a crit or a high roll. Nice, high roll. Perfect. Am I loaded? Nicola's dead. I think Houdini's our best bet here. I'm gonna quick Calm Mind. Let's see what it does. Ice Wind. That's lowering our speed. Honestly, it's fine to me. We can just keep Calm Minding. I think I want 3 Calm Minds up at least. Let's do one more. And then heal. Okay, now we can heal. I'm not sure if a charge beam or a psychic would be better. Well, psychic would be more power, but yeah, let's do psychic. We're at +3. Really? Okay, I'm at 4-star. I expect her to do the same. No. Oh, she has flail? Oh, shit. Okay, I wanna hope she goes for something else. Otherwise, we're kinda fucked. I don't think she's gonna go for anything else. Ooh. Wonder if that's the most amount of damage it can do. Sick, okay. Now, unless she goes for flail again. Okay, she went for flail, never mind. That was a crit too. Dang it. I'm gonna go Seiryu. I'm gonna do Dragon Pulse. Opening. I think Cena can do it with Break. Ice Punch? Why? Really? That's funny. Fire Fang will get us out, right? No? I don't know how ice works in this game. I always thought that if you just use fire moves it would thaw you out, but I guess not. least I know she can't burn me there. I'm infatuated with this dead Loki? That's really weird. Oh, we're in our best bet for Logan here. I mean, we could have swapped to Saryu, but we can just, you know. Fire Fang. Sick. Thunderwave and confused. My guy breaking through, I love it. Lusamine, you're a bad trainer, dog. She just tried to use Teeter Dance again. I was already confused. Come on. Yeah, Senior's level 48 too. How? How can you be so awful? You're talking to yourself, I hope. Oh, Casey, you are strong. You should carry on with your island challenge. Perhaps I made you feel uneasy about my ability to handle this task. I will be fine. I won't be alone. Guzma, with me. He looks so weird. I don't remember those tattoos, or whatever they are, on his arms last time. Yes, ma'am. I am off to defeat Necrozma. I am off to defeat Necrozma. Wait, let me go. My partner Null was born to be a beast killer. I've trained it all this time to be able to battle on the other side of that ultra wormhole. You are a sweet boy. But do not worry, you can leave it all in my hands. Children really would be all much happier if they'd only listen to the adults around them. I don't know about the truthfulness behind that statement. I think you're gonna die, son. He just straight up jumped through there. He's a brave motherfucker, I'll give you that. So is Cosmog gonna turn into Cosmo M now? Mother, why? And yeah, there it is. Nebby, are you alright? Nebby. What is it? It's Cosmo M, dude. My guy. It changed forms, and it's not moving. Come on, let's get out of here. Nothing good can happen here. Where do you think we're gonna go? Did you leave Nebby? You took Nebby, right? You were all unharmed. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, maybe. But there's still a ton we have to do. There's the President and Guzma, who both disappeared into the Ultra Wormhole. Not to mention Cosmog and White stopped moving like that. Even if she is like that, Lusamine is still our mother. We can't just leave her in some unknown world on her own, even if it is to defeat Necrozma. And if she doesn't come back... What is this? That Lusamine, she is not defeating Necrozma for our sake, but for her own satisfaction? Miss President, why would she do this? The machine that the scientist Koras helped develop with our technology. The machine that would restrain Necrozma. We were going to send it back to our world with someone strong enough to safely use it. But she's going to use it for herself? What was that you just said? You said you were going to send someone back to your world? Do you know some other way to open an Ultra wormhole? The Alteron Pony. The Pokemon that devours there is called the beast that that appears there is called the beast that devours the sun. We rode on the back of a Pokemon like that. That's how we got here to Alola. Lusamine and Guzma. Do they not understand how strong Necrozma truly is? Or do they go to fight it, even knowing that? Mr. Trainer, and all of you, if Necrozma awakens, it will come to steal the light from Alola. You must protect your world's light. Alola is so brilliant and nice. I have a difficult time with such brilliance, but the light of Alola is a good thing. The aura of your totems, and yes, even the light of your Z-powers. But now, if you'll excuse us. I love that square Alola, dude. That's pretty sick. I don't have the hiccups. Miss Lily, if you and your friends would like to get some rest first, I've prepared a few beds in the staff's residential quarters. We'll take you up on that. Yeah, I'm beat. I think I'll stay here. I want to spend some time trying to understand what it is my mother might have been thinking. You're gonna sleep in her bed so that you can understand why she wants to go fight Necrozma. It's definitely interesting. She's gone. Casey? Miss Lily is waiting outside if you're ready to meet her. Yo, where's she, dog? Damn, she dressed herself. Snap. I picked these clothes up in Maui. Do you think they suit me? Sure do. Oh, Casey, thank you. I feel like there's so much I have to do now to save Nemi, to save my mother. I want to be like you, Casey. I want to be strong enough to face any trial. That's why I'm going to try my hardest. This is my Z-powered form. That is some excessive cringe if I've ever seen some. My dude, stop. So this is where you were. I found this downstairs. It's the moon flute. It's apparently an artifact from Alola's past. They say it's to be played under the moon's light. God damn it. The sun flute and the moon flute, when sounded together, it's said that they can call the legendary Pokemon. That is, if you believe in old myths anyway. It's like the members of the Ultra Recon Squad said, right? If the legendary Pokemon really does exist, we might be able to reach that other world where Necrozma is. Here, take this with you. Oh shit! It's a Master Ball. It can catch any Pokemon without fail. I'm counting on you to save my family now. It's the least I can do. But, what are you going to do, Gladion? Deal with this mess. I've got to clean up Aether Paradise. All I wanted was to be able to protect everybody, together with Newell. Maybe I couldn't do that, but I'll make sure that this place at least stays safe. The foundation that our mother loved. Casey. Hey, that's Lily, isn't it? What happened to you? Yes, it's me. Now I'm ready to use my full force, too. You're all amazing. That's it, I've decided. What? I keep getting saved by Casey and my partner Decidueye, right? If I keep being like this and I don't change, then I'm gonna get left behind you all. I really wanted to save Lily and Cosmog. When my partner and I both felt that way and we were in sync, we were so much stronger. That's how it felt to me. So I'm gonna try to chase that feeling down again, together with my Decidueye and my team. So our family drama ended up changing the kind of trainer you want to be. Sorry for getting you dragged into our mess. Sure, you might have been a part of it, but in the end, the only one who's gonna make me change is me. And besides, Miss Lusamine is out there trying to keep Alola safe, right? I knew she was a good person. I guess she's always convinced that what she's doing is right, and she's really kind of selfish, but I think she really just wanted to find our father who disappeared into an ultra wormhole. How? Thank you for your kind words. I'm really happy you feel that way. God damn it. I can get you to the next island at least, Pony Island. I'll wait for you at the docks. Come on, Casey, let's show the world what we can really do. I like how she just doesn't acknowledge him. And she just runs past him like that. Curving left and right. I don't have my map, Rotom. I don't care about your little dialogue down there. I don't remember that dialogue being in Sun and Moon. Hey, thanks for telling me that after I took the elevator here, dog. They're not here. What? I'm in the docks. I don't see them. Oh, they're there. Ready to go? Yes. Alright, let's go, Casey. I'm no holding back. And the last island. We have arrived at Pony. Pony Island. Almost no one lives on it, but you'll find a whole lot of nature to explore here. Go, find the Kahuna. The Kahuna of Pony Island also protects the altar where Alola's people worship the legendary Pokemon. Maybe they will know something that might help you. Gladion, thank you for this. I'm glad that I finally know why you left, and that you were trying to help Mother and Father. But if you just told me that back then, I'm sorry. All I could think about in those days was how Noah and I had to be stronger. But we used the strength that we found to protect the Foundation in Mother's place. This will be your battle now. I know you can handle it. Why are they just... okay. I didn't know why they're just sitting on their Sharpedo, not moving. Casey, I'm okay. You don't have to worry. I know what I have to do now. Do ya? Do ya, Lily? And, I don't know, maybe it sounds strange, but I'm kind of excited. Here we are, Pony Island is ours to explore. Wonder what kinds of new Pokemon we'll find to fill up a whole new island Pokédex. Alright, dog. Let's blast. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay, welcome. Oh shit. Is that the Kahuna? Hapu was the Kahuna last game. Did she say that she was the Kahuna this game? Oh my goodness. This girl was the trial captain, I think. I'm sorry, who are you? I'm Mina. I'm the local captain. Captain Mina? It's nice to meet you then. So let's get right down to things. Which one of you is here for my trial? Oh, no, that's not why we're here. I mean, you're not entirely wrong. It's true that Casey's in the middle of his island challenge, but we're here to meet the Kahuna of this island. The Kahuna? Oh, well, that's a problem. Maybe you should talk to Hapu. Oh, so Hapu lives here on Pony Island? Thank you very much, Captain Mina. Let's go. It'll be good to see Hapu and Mudsdale again. I'll do my best to keep up, Casey. I'll be fine. I got Master Pels with me, and I've got you too. You got Bono under that dress, dog? I don't think so. Oops. Pelipper. I hate Pelipper. Pelipper can suck a fat dick. Oh, she got Drizzle though? Yeah, okay. You're somewhat more useful. What is he doing, dog? Pelipper, dog. If I run into one more goddamn Pelipper, I'm gonna thunderbolt it. T-bolt the shit out of that motherfucker. Oh, sticker. 39. I'm one away from, I think, Tone Marowak. Oh, there it is. No! Whoa, this music is hella loud right now. It's good to see you again too, Mudsdale. You looked me in fine form. I'm gonna turn that down. Just a minute. Just a bit. Wow, Pokemon trainers really do amaze me. It seems like a hard path to walk, and even so, you don't let yourself be held back by the fear of seeing your Pokemon friends get hurt. You just keep striving forward together. Yeah, dog, you know it. Oh shit. She's got a crazy house, dog. I don't remember that house being here. Oh, been a while, Casey. And you brought Lily along too? Yes, it's good to see you, Hapu. You look different, like you're ready to go all out in something now. Thank you, Hapu. I finally discovered what I need to do. So this is my Z-powered form. Yikes. Huh, then do your best, Lily. No one could... Not even gonna read that. Not doing it. So, Hapu, do you know where we can find the kahuna? I am the kahuna, bitch. Don't have one here on Pony. What? Now what do we do, Casey? Well, do not be distressed. I wouldn't say that I know nothing of this. Alright, let us all proceed to the ruins. You stick with me, too. I wanna get that sticker, dog. Fuck you. Why are you riding your goddamn Mudsdale? It's not that far away. Casey, we have to just keep going, right? But then again, you are a trainer, aren't you? I suppose you always keep moving forward. Wait there. Eek! This little grandma freaking spying on us and shit. I'm sorry, I don't think we've been introduced. I'm Hapu's old gran. Are you two friends with my girl? Yes, we are. Oh, she has friends now. Wow, that's rude. Traveling around the islands, making new friends. You kids are luckier than you know. Whoa. You're gonna smack the shit out of somebody. If you want to head for the Pony Island ruins, how about a bit of help from this old man? Here, hand over your ride pager a moment. Oh, hell yeah, we getting mid-champ. I love it. What's up, man? Man. You got some big lips, dog. Holy fuck. You'll need to move some big obstacles to make it down the path that you two hope to travel. I wish you both a brilliant future. Okay, dog. I'll get my sticker. My Hapu is heading for the Ruins of Hope. When should go after her? First, you'll come to Pony Breaker Coast. You'll know it by the soul. It's whack as pitch. Yo, it's like 5 feet away. What are you talking about? Thank you very much, man. You've been a great help. Calm. Tits. Okay, I'm last. Look at this. It's like right over this way. Yeah, it's literally right here, dog. Come on, I wanna get this tear. Where's tear now? Oh shit. Don't whack somebody yet. Oh shit. She don't see me. Scald! Oh, hell yeah. Let's see if we learn Scald. Can anybody learn Scald? Nobody can learn Scald on my team. I'll say guys. Scald is such a good team, though. Hello? The Ruins of Hope. What is this place? The air feels so oppressive. But if we go in there, maybe never will return to normal. The people believe that the guardian deity of these ruins, Stop Infinity, can wash away any impurities with its mystic water. That sounds promising. That's right it is, Casey. I'm going to give it my all so that we can turn Nebby back to normal. So you just wait, Nebby. This time I'm gonna be the one who saves you. Come on, Casey, let's go. I'm waiting for you, bitch. Get in there. If we're going to break a path, we need to move these huge rocks. That's what Hopper's grandmother said, isn't it? Are you retarded? Are you actually mentally handicapped? Bitch, you thirst, please grab Sprite. Don't die. I just want to dance to run, just don't move too fast if you're crazy. Got him, okay. Yeah, look at me run. I'm gonna grab you. I'm gonna grab them titties. Come here. Come here, Lily. I'm gonna grab them titties. Jesus. That's so weird. Where's Toppy Fee? I've read about them, you know. Alola's sacred ruins, and the guardian deities worshipped within them. They go wherever they want, so it's not easy to meet them, according to the books I've read. But if they are summoned here at the ruins, they do sometimes appear. The books said that they're, well, capricious? Encounters with them do not always end as you hope they will. Maybe that explains why even coming here to these ruins hasn't evoked any response from Nebby. Oh, there's Hapu. Yo, she tiny as hell, what the fuck? That was weird looking. Oh shit. I give my thanks for your great blessing. As Kahuna, I will do my best for the people and the Pokemon of Alola. Look at her smile. That's a straight up fucking you, dog. That's so whack. Oh, so you two were watching? The Kahunas are chosen by the Pokemon we worship here in Alola, our sacred guardians. They are chosen from among the people living on the island each guardian watches over. Lily told me that you're pretty new to our parts, eh, Casey? You came to Alola from far off. You must really be something then. I heard how you were given a sparkling stone by the Tapu, even as a stranger to our shores. My grandfather was also chosen for this honor, the honor of being our island's kahuna. But he died suddenly some years back, and we were left without a kahuna and pony. I tried to follow in his footsteps, but I was not chosen by the Tapu back then. So I set out on my own sort of island challenge, traveling Alola and trying to go stronger. Lily, the kahuna you wish to meet is right here. Oh, of course. Then please, Kahuna Hapu, tell me about the legendary Pokemon. I gotta plug in my charger. Goddamn. So you want to know about Solgaleo, who we pay tribute to at the altar of the sun? I must go after my mother. She disappeared off into some far-off world, and a fearsome creature lives in that world, a Pokemon called the Krozma. I'm straight running over record right now. Hold on. What the fuck? That's why I want to ask the legendary Pokemon for its help. The legendary Pokemon, oh shit, is the only one who can go back and forth between worlds. A world where beasts reside, eh? I reckon that must be a kind of world you find at the other end of those holes that open up in the sky, just as my grandfather once described. Alright, I will tell you what I know. Oh, thank you, Hapu. But what I know is not much. Just that there is a ceremony held for the legendary Pokemon at the altar. A ceremony that uses two particular flutes to somehow give legendary Pokemon power. This is the Moon Flute. It seems that my mother had it. Huh, that looks to be the flute that used to reside at the lake on Ula Ula. The other is said to be held on Executor Island. I do not know why there of all places. It has been passed down that that's where it belongs. Executor Island. I think I've read about it before. It's an uninhabited island off the coast of Pony, isn't that right? Are we gonna surf there? Yes, and no reason to dally here. Let us go and speak with Mina. Lily, you take Mudsdale. We proceed to Seafolk Village. Why don't I just fly, dog? I'ma just hit this Charizard up and bounce, dog. Can't call Charizard right now? Or yeah, I love doing that circle. Got him. Got him. Okay, now I should be able to fly. Bring me back. I want to go back. Thank you, Hapu, and thank you, Munsdale. That's what friends do. Friends? An amazing trainer like Hapu considers me a friend. I'm so glad I got to meet you, Hapu. It's a journey to Executor Island. You should speak with Mina. She can help arrange a boat for you. I shall be wishing for your safety. So, we didn't speak to Mina last time we arranged a boat. We just got a boat from... what's his name? It's tired as hell, dog. The fuck? Okay. We literally saw her in the cutscene, dog. Little Tom's yelling at me. If I was Mina, where would I hide? She's like 5 feet to my left. Did you find out anything useful? Yes, and Hapu's made a new kahuna. Little Hapu was? We've been having old man Nanu look after our ground trials up until now. Now that we've got our own little kahuna, that's great. Yes, Hapu will do her best for her late grandfather, as I must do my best for my mother's sake, and for Nemi as well. And so, there's a place that we need to go. Executor Island. Executor Island? Oh, where the flute is, right. Well, in that case, we better get the chief. Did you call me? What? Why does everybody stand on top of this boat? Oh my goodness. Nice to meet you. I'm the chief of the sea folk. Oh, fuck. I'm tired, Doug. I couldn't help overhearing what you said, so why don't I get you to Executor Island? Oh, thank you. Hold up there, little lady. It's Casey who will go on this trip. He is a trainer after all. And Executor Island is a pretty crazy place. Ha, that's true. There are some crazy critters on that island. It's one thing for a trainer to go, but if you're not a trainer, you should just trust your friend to take care of this task for you. But, Casey, I've got this, dog. You're right, I'm sure you and Vicavolt could handle it better than anyone else could. I'll wait here for you to come back. And while we're waiting for Casey, I'll make you model for a picture, Lily. Interesting. Just gonna paint her a portrait. Well, I go retrieve the flute of the sun, or the sun flute, I don't know which one it would be. I guess it's sun flute, because the other one's moon flute. But we'll see. Oh shit, I forgot to get those damn stickers, son. The sun flute isn't seeing much sun right now. Oh, what the fuck? They're so big. And they're just waving their freaking heads all over the place. Jesus Christ. They're really going ham, aren't they? Ha! Here we are at Executor Island. I heard that this place used to be a trial site, but that was a long time ago now. Looks like the fellas are even more worked up than usual. But they're always a noisy bunch, it's probably fine. You go on, good luck. So I'm guessing we should have Mr. Seru out? So we can battle these guys. We need to. I guess we don't need to. What's this cave here? This isn't a cave, it's just a freaking hole. Okay, I see. There's a sticker right there that I need to go get. What? How do we get in? Am I missing something here? Have I got to climb one of these fuckers? Shit, it attacked. What? It's definitely not a, coconut Pokemon, my dude. What? That's kinda odd. Oh, the pincer was on it? So we have to free all the executor of their pests, I'm guessing. So it's just gonna be 3 pincer that I have to destroy. Gone. I remember when Sarah couldn't kill a fucking anything, a pincer with a supersonic sky strike. Now she's just one-shotting them fools. Air slashes and shit. I love Sarah. I wasn't so bitch. Show me that pincer with Heracross or whatever it is. They're all pincers. Okay. There might be some difference, but I guess not. Would have been cool if one of them was purple. That would have been sick. What are you gonna do, dog? Let me climb up your head. Bitch. Haha. Thanks, dog. You a real one for that. So, Professor Oak wants to talk to you. Well, hello there, it's me, Samson Oak. I see you collected some totem stickers. You should come stop by Fiafia Beach. I will. I will, a minute. Kind of in the middle of something, extremely important. And after that, I will come. Yes. It is the sun point. That makes sense. Oh shit. What's that light? It's falling stars? Meteor shower? Welcome back, Casey. Now that you've got to play those flutes up at the altar, I guess. The altar can be found in the deepest part of the vast Pony Canyon. Those executors sure took a liking to you. You've clearly got something important in you as a trainer, if Pokemon like you that much. Alright, let's go. Let's blast. But I think we're gonna have to leave the blasting for next episode, you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed another episode of our Pokemon Ultra Sun playthrough. I'm sorry about the timing between, I think it'll be episode 15 and episode 14. There was a little bit of timing issues because I'm getting a shiny Noibat. It took a while, but anyway guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you in the next episode. Bye bye.